Alright, what's up everyone? RedTux TK here with episode 28 of Town Tours. It's been a while, to be honest. I mean, it feels like it's been a while. So a couple things before I get into this episode, because I've got to mention these things. This is kind of like me updating you on what's going on with my games and my towns and all that stuff, and my channel. First off, I'm going to go ahead and make my way to the Dream Suite first. But I wanted to mention that I'm doing a contest video that's been up for a couple weeks now. A lot of people have entered, but if you're wondering how to enter that and all that, I will leave like a caption and a link in the description here. So there you go. You can go check it out right there if you can see it over there to the right. But basically, I'm giving away some pretty nifty stuff in this game. I can't really say I've earned it. I'm using an action replay. If you're not a supporter of cheat devices, then you might not want to enter. But it's got some really cool stuff. I'm going to be giving away some gold tools and stuff like that. For episode 29, we're just gonna. What am I doing? You don't just talk to Luna, you go over here first. Okay. What was I saying? Let me get this sorted first. I do much better when you know something's loading, and then I can talk about whatever. I will leave it up to you, Luna. Please don't give me a noobish town. I don't like plain towns. I like pattern-themed ones. I suppose, speaking of patterns, since I'm on that subject, I want to talk about my town, the third town I'm making. This weekend I was able to get a lot done with it. I designed a lot of different patterns for it, and really there's kind of the stage, because I'm getting used to making towns. On the third one, when I started, I wasn't excited to make it, really, because I knew I had to start over. I had to make patterns all over again, pretty much. Ooh, it's snowing in here. Where am I? Southra. Southra? Am I? I don't know. That's what we're going to call it. This town is Southra. Snowy Southra. Alright, there's two houses. Before I start walking around here, let me keep going with what I was saying. When I start with my towns, I'm really not that excited about making them. Especially if I'm starting from scratch with Animal Crossing, because I know with one of the towns I made, I had to start from scratch. Like, I had to unlock the Dream Suite, and I had to unlock certain things before I could even start building the town. Luckily, in this new one I'm making, it was already a used game, so someone already had the Dream Suite unlocked, so that's good. But, like I said, when I start making patterns, it's kind of hard to get excited about it because I'm just beginning. Well, now I'm kind of at the point where I'm almost done with patterns, so I'm very excited to see, you know, I'm excited to get the town done, so it kind of motivates me more to make more patterns and all that, because I'm so close to being done with the town. So I'm excited. I thought I'd mention that because here in a little while you'll see a new town on my channel, so I hope you guys are, you know, enjoying those. Who is this lady? Looks like a pilot. Child of chaos. That's not good. Alright, so here's what I like to do when I do town tours. I like to visit the biggest house last, because mainly that usually means it's the mayor's house. So this is a smaller house. I forgot to talk to the person outside of this house, but we'll try to do that here in a little while. Alright. This is mostly, you know, what I run into when I try to just ask Luna for a town to visit. Just kind of towns that are kind of bleh. I mean, they're not bleh. If you want your town like this, that's fine. But I think this person's still kind of working on it. What's up? Eva, Terror of Death. This is turning out to be a little creepy. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go into the mayor's house here. What else can I mention? Not a bad room. I like the flooring. I can't remember what the flooring is called in here. I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but Pikmin, this item right here, was very rare in the Wild World game. So Animal Crossing Wild World for the DS, this was like, you had to have an action replay to get that. Pretty much. And this. Maybe someone knows their history. And this, actually, this is a massage chair. You can actually see it working while I sit in it. In the older game, this was used as kind of like a quest item, I guess you could say. You would do this whole trading sequence with a bunch of the characters in the game, like Pascal and all that. Eventually, you'd end up with the golden axe. So, if you had this item, you could trade it and keep trading it until you got a golden axe. And I honestly can't remember the order, like who even gives you the axe. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Alright, so we visited the houses. I don't want to miss anything. Looks like this town was made like around Christmas time. What is that? That's like some anime picture of some dude. Interesting. But this totally means it's like close to Christmas time, these lights. That's when the town was made into a dream. Another thing I want to mention, and this is quite interesting, I thought, is I posted a video of a glitch that I've been trying to figure out since this game came out. But if you've seen a couple of YouTube videos in the past, there have been some wacky community that was a bug. That was a bug, and I totally scared it off. But there's been some really wacky dream towns out there. Where you could like walk on community projects that are in the water and stuff like that. So for me, it was like, how do people do this? Like, how are people putting community projects or public works projects in the river and such? Well, just like a week ago, I found out how that was being done, and that news is probably old. You know, I probably don't keep up with that as much as other people do, but that's been solved, I suppose. The only bad thing about that is there's no way for us to do that glitch because it was only, you know, it was in the Japanese version of the game, so we can't do it. It's lame. But I'm surprised that Nintendo would like remove that glitch. Oh gosh. But not remove all the other ones in this game, like the net glitch. I suppose the net glitch really doesn't harm your game or anything like that. Is Bill here? That would make this town tour awesome. Flo, Stinky? I might visit Stinky. Just because he's a stink. O'Hare, you know that's a bunny. Something. Okay, where is Stinky? We're visiting Stinky. Just because I stinkin' feel like it. But yeah, that glitch was solved, and I was kind of bummed out that that's how you do it, because I really wanted to put community projects wherever I wanted. What's up, Stinky? Really? I can be threatening. I like his theme. There's another character in this game that has like the boxing theme. I think it's Dizzy. It's an elephant of some kind that has like the boxing theme all around. But I think Stinky's trying to be a wrestler. I've been meaning to do another Cry of Fear video. If you guys don't know, I was playing a PC game called Cry of Fear, and to be honest, it's like the opposite of Animal Crossing. Like the complete opposite, because this game is like all friendly and colorful, and then that game is like all bloody and stuff. And it's a scary game. I don't know if I'll keep going with that. If I get enough likes with it, I probably would. Or maybe later down the road I'll continue it. Really haven't had time for it, I guess. I've been trying to get the town done. And I'm almost done with it, so maybe I'll take a break from making towns for a little while after that's done. I guess this is it for the town tour. This is really not all that fancy. If you guys have a dream town that you would like me to visit, please post it in the comments section below. I normally don't ask that, but past few town tours I've been running out of ideas, I guess. I know of a guy, his name is Lucario Player. He visited Lavender Town a while back. He's been doing a lot of town tours of like scary towns, and you know, that's a really awesome idea. Like, if he hadn't thought of that, I probably would have started doing that. But because he's visiting all the scary towns, I don't want to just kind of, you know, like visit the same towns that he's done in the past and all that. So I try to just make it interesting, especially for people like, you know, anyone that posts their dream code. I try to visit, and especially if it's like a fancy town. It doesn't matter how old it is. If it's a town that's got patterns and flowers and like crazy stuff in it, I always try to visit towns like that. Because there are some people that spend a lot of time on their towns in this game. I think even though I make towns that are, you know, like game related or whatever, I think people might spend more time than I do with their towns. Because flowers take time, and then some people mix that with community projects and patterns and stuff. It's crazy what people do in this game with towns. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, thanks for sticking with me. I should have said that backwards. But please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Normally, if you subscribe to me, I subscribe back. I try to remember to do that each time. But with most of the people that have subscribed to me, I subscribe right back. Because, you know, that's kind of the way I do it. But, yeah, leave a comment, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for the next town that's going to be released on my channel. It's going to be Mega Man X themed. I'm not going to tell you what exactly it's going to be, but it's going to be from the game Mega Man X that was first released on the Super Nintendo. There's been a couple of re-releases of that. There was a Mega Man X collection that came out a couple years back. Really just like one of my favorite games. So I decided to kind of mix that with what's going on in Animal Crossing. Something I think about too when I do that is you're taking something and you're actually putting it on someone's portable device. That to me is cool. I mean, you get to kind of, there's something Mega Man related on the 3DS. Mega Man X related. We already have some Mega Man games on the 3DS, but nothing to do with Mega Man X. And I really wish that, honestly, when I saw Mega Man's reveal in Smash Brothers, I kind of talk about Smash Brothers too, but pardon me. I was really disappointed that it wasn't X. I feel like X deserves it more than classic Mega Man. But that's a whole nother video I'll make about that, I suppose. Smash is like, I could talk about Smash for like an hour. Maybe more than that. But I'm looking forward to that game, for sure. I'll probably stream that one and do a few things with that game. Maybe play a few rounds in For Glory with some of you guys. That would be awesome. But anyway, I'm done here for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.